Here we go, guys. Okay, we are finally back. Well, technically, you guys will see one video of this every day. I haven't played this in like 3 days now, so yeah, I'm quite excited. This is a good game, you know. I very much enjoy this. Anyway, so hey guys, Jantone here, as you might know clearly by now. I got some idea of what we have to do now. I was rewatching some videos while editing. I can't help but notice that the table over here had some bloodstains.
Is this your time of missing them? If so, blame yourself. You started this. You sent me that letter asking for help, and this is how you repay me? How dare you?
I got no clue, mate. I got no clue. Anyways, I can't help but notice that this table over here is bloody, and I have a giant slab of meat. So, no. Well, crap, that was my idea. I guess that's not it, eh? So, let's go over what we do know. We know there is this room. There is also, there's also that room over there which has machines and a door that just won't budge. There's the electrical shock room down that way. Over here we have a giant door. Probably is the goal. I don't know. No, I think the shock area is the goal, right? Yeah. And then back this way we have a staircase down back out of this place into the nave. Into the place basically though that has a staircase, you know. And the staircase leads back up to those levers, so that'll probably come into play sometime soon. Or even right now. Maybe we just straight up missed something there. I can't help but notice that there's a little bit of this blood here, or whatever the liquid is. That was important at the beginning at least. I want to see if there's anything in the ceiling there we might have needed to see. Okay. So yeah, this is it right here. Put something here as well. Oh. Is this the inner sanctum here? And is this like where I have to put the orb? That would be interesting, wouldn't it? Either way, I don't think we need to be here too much longer. Probably have to head back, right? Because can't. Well, no, because like those levers were tied to this machine room over here, I'm sure, and we gotta find some way in it. So, it'd be great if we could do that. Nothing there. Hammer. Just kind of a broken wall texture there. None of this stuff is especially useful. Another tinderbox, not exactly the most useful, but I'll take it anyways. Okay. So, guys down here. I'm supposed to do something to get this off. Huh. No, definitely not that. It's solid metal and in good shape. This is no use. So, looks like I got some different dialogue there. Maybe we need acid again. I got no clue. Yeah, let's go back. We never did check in that cell that flashed a bright color earlier. That could be part of it. Whoa.
These cells are meant to hold prisoners who are under treatment. The people you send for will end up here. Remember that the confinement itself works as a preamble to the torture, and you should pace yourself. Don't take anyone before they are ready.
Understood.
Sounds from the torture chambers are shuttled in through those pipes in the ceiling. Manage your victims well, and let one prisoner's pain instill terror in his cellmate.
That's horrible. In just about every way I can think of. Dang. Dude, that's freaking horrible. Oh, anyways, let's sell it flat. Oh, there's this one. The pipe. Okay, so that's what the pipe that you're talking about is. Right there. So then, pipe on this side as well. Cool. Well, there we go. I think that's all we know what to do with around here. Seeing as it's still...
Dad, I hate to bother you further, but if you're really going after Alexander, would you consider taking me with you? I know it sounds ridiculous. I mean, look at me. But if you find anything concerning a man named Johann Reif, would you please bring it to me? I believe he was working on a way to help me. A recipe for some sort of potion, a tonic, to free me from this husk of mine.
Okay, sounds good. So, yeah, man.
What lever? Oh, that lever. So many of Alexander's things are breaking down. Look around. Maybe the other room. There are machine parts hidden all over this place. You'll find a way to fix it.
Okay. Interesting. Oh, now this is cool. I don't suppose I could get something to get up there.
I'm Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. I was once quite important, you know. Baron Alexander sustained my soul for years. Who knows how many? Hundreds, I presume.
Gotcha. Cool.
Alexander is quite impressive in many ways, but he has grown impatient.
I getcha. Spare machine parts you speak of. So I've got to fix some of that other stuff, eh? That lever. Levers. Okay, so here's some tinder boxes. Dang, we go freaking far back though. Like just to do anything. I mean, it's definitely wanting me to be back here on this point, because it was feeding me dialogue the entire way back. So, Great. So, levers. How must we repair you? Oh, exactly. That won't budge, I know that already. This is just a collapsed tunnel. Yeah, definitely still a collapsed tunnel. Dang. Okay. Great. Sounds good. Yep. This is like the other side of that gear downstairs, I believe, right? Yeah, so we still don't have that working yet. Mementos. Do we have anything in there? Agrippa the dying man seeks a note written by a name called Jonathan Whaler. A mystic barrier blocks a passage in the chancel. The pedestal in the chancel has a depression in it that could fit an orb. So yeah, I was right about that. Heavy doors blocking the path. An orb is needed to enter the inner sanctum. Its shattered pieces lie shattered in the torture chambers and rooms. 2 levers on the top floor are not working properly. It is probably some problem with machinery. So the machinery that's still downstairs. Great. So it's definitely supposed to be downstairs until we fix the thing, I'm guessing. It's probably the thing through that trapdoor for that matter. stuff through there. Okay. So, love these puzzle segments. They're fun for me, but I don't know about editing them.
Ah, you get it. By me, I'm the next best thing. Alexander really none other than Johann Meyer. You've never heard of Johann Meyer? My God, boy. He's probably the greatest man in history. And you don't know him? Or is it the world?
Okay. Interesting, mate. That's cool. So, hey, would you look at that?
Meyer is my pupil. My pupil. Yes, I do take pride in that. Is it so wrong?
No. But you do talk a lot, mate. Also, sorry about the webcam. It's a bit weird right now. I'm trying to figure some stuff out here. Yeah. So I think that probably did it, right? I mean, the gear was out of place. Should be fixed now, right?
She deserved it, that little bitch.
Okay, language, mate. Uh-huh. Okay, so I'm guessing those are for the doors then, probably. Since there's two of them. Nice music. Yay. Nice music. Can we get him?
Daniel, you have gone too far. I have to stop you. I can't let you proceed any further. I'm sorry, my friend.
So what are you doing? I prefer that you, not do things that would damage anything I'm trying to do here, man.
Good to see you. You got the doors open?
Yeah.
Good going. I knew you could do it.
Nice. Yep. Okay, so these are the torture rooms, right? Probably. Okay, so this is where I'm betting the other room doesn't have it, does it? Wait. What? Oh. I'm guessing we get a bucket or something then, right? Or... no. Okay, let's check the other room. Oh, okay, this is a whole nother place. Transept. Huh. Okay. Cool. There's tons of stuff to figure out around here. Ooh, big room. Thought we were freaking underground. What's with these windows here?
How much more, Baron? How much more am I supposed to withstand? Kill me already! Kill me!
This one, prepare him.
Okay. Great. That's great. Okay, okay, a piece of the orb. Okay. No thanks, I'm gonna not click on anything like that right now. This game was definitely part of the more edgy time. I wish it was still that time, but censorship and all that.
Let me go, you brute!
Okay.
The cradle is ready.
Good.
You're a man! How can you partake in this?
Is he all right?
He is one of the wicked. Don't pay his lies any attention.
I'm not a bad man! It was an accident!
He set a man on fire.
It wasn't my fault! Why won't anyone listen?
That's horrible.
Of course. We are dealing with monsters here.
At least that's what you tell yourself, so you don't have to feel bad about it.
Please, do anything. Whatever you want. Anything. I'll do anything. I've been
That looks painful. That does look... No, okay. No thanks. Okay. Ooh, a bucket. No. I want a bucket. The bucket's kind of the thing we need, isn't it? Oh, well, we have to go through a door. It won't go through it since it's not an item we can pick up, so... Damn. Okay. Check up the stairs in a sec here. Okay, so what's up in here? What's going on? Oh, this just looks great. Okay. Oh, great. Oh, great. That is just lovely, isn't it? I don't suppose this actually works. Oh, okay. Lovely. I don't suppose these orb shards have anything to do with the fact that my sanity is quickly deteriorating, eh? Okay. So that's all of those rooms so far. We got an orb piece from 2 of them. Interesting. What's up here? Oh, lovely face right there. What a nice guy. That's like the picture we saw earlier. Great. Oh yes. The cutting tool. Okay. Notes of torture. There are quite a few things to be said about torture. I had figured that the reaction I would get from the victims would be highly individual. Thankfully, this is not the case. The humans all have a very similar approach to dealing with physical pain and the terror of it and anticipation. I can't stress enough the importance of restraining the victims before proceeding. Even the most timid creatures can break out in fits of violence when their strength exceeds their expected prowess. If proper care has been put into breaking the victim, this should not be a problem, but it will also hinder the effect. I am after the right steps to take are therefore to restrain while the victim is still dazed. Proceed by presenting the form of torture you are about to apply, and then continue with the actual act. The point of the presentation is to infuse terror. The human mind is extremely efficient, as it will trigger itself into greater fear. Great. Just great. Simply by imagining it. While applying pain, make sure to avoid massive damage, as it will prove more efficient if the process can be sustained. It also apply the pain in doses, if possible, with breaks to let the body settle. If you are whipping it or cutting the victim, strike once, wait for the pain to subside, then strike again. As long as the body suffers, it will continue to produce the vitae and saturate the blood with its properties. Only with careful performance will the victim yield maximum effect. If the victim doesn't behave as expected, it is likely that all will be for naught. Before this happens, feed them the amnesia drink and try again later. Great. Ah, man, that's not great. None of these things, Is it you, my love? I miss them. Is it you, my love, I miss the most? Or is it perhaps myself? I know what I have become. I am not blind. I am a monster to them. A demonic sultan perched on a dark mountaintop. There is little I can do to redeem myself. The Black Eagle fears me, And after Napoleon's defeat, it is only a matter of time before they will demand my head on a platter. I must remove myself from this land. This time it must work. If I can't return home now, I shall perish. Okay, some string. Cool. That's something, right? Okay. Dang, dude. Okay. What a horrible place, man. I think I'm gonna end this one here, guys. It's been 20 minutes, so you know, the end. We're gonna continue this in the next episode. See you then. Peace.